It's Wildy having a chat with Amanda Nickson, candidate for Hinchinbrook for Family First. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you, Wildy.
Straight into it, Hinchinbrook electorate. Why did you decide to put your hand up?
One of the main reasons is because I wanted to have a voice and provide a voice for people that have family values who are also pro-life and consider it important to value life from the moment of conception to natural death. We're very concerned by particularly the late term abortions that are happening in Queensland, the lack of provision of care for babies born alive in that process, and the complete gag order by the current government on any discussion around this issue.
So Hinchinbrook, what's your connection to that electorate?
I live in Townsville, but my connection is having travelled and had many holidays, many family outings in the Hinchinbrook area. Also that a lot of northern Townsville suburbs, I have friends in a lot of those areas that are in the Hinchinbrook area.
So Amanda, have you been out talking with a lot of people?
I've been talking with some people in Ingham and in Northern Beaches. I suppose one of the issues that's of most concern is the cost of living crisis in Queensland at the moment, and I fully agree. Family First is very concerned, particularly around, you know, whether you're buying groceries, fuel at the petrol pump, your electricity bill. We think a lot of it stems from the cost of electricity, which has been going through the roof ever since the push to renewables, and we'd like to return to the resources that Australia has in abundance. So that's coal, oil, natural gas, even uranium as our main source of power, and not be pushing renewables which seem to have exorbitant costs and limited life.
And what do you think some of the other main things are affecting the electorate of Hinchinbrook?
Certainly accessibility with the Bruce Highway is an issue. We need ongoing work on that major road thoroughfare to be up to scratch, particularly for severe weather events.
Yep.
Another issue I believe a lot of people are concerned about is the push around a gender curriculum in schools, and that's something that we oppose. We don't think children need to be choosing a pronoun in preschool instead of learning nouns. We need basic education and not the push around gender, that you might be born in the wrong body, that we just think that's not right at all.
Being one of the smaller parties, Family First, going up against the majors that do have a lot of advertising on money,
sure.
How do you, get out there and make your voice heard? How do you know that you are connecting with the electorate?
I've spoken with a lot of people who do hold maybe what's called traditional values, where we believe the family is the basic unit of society and we want policies that strengthen families and have looked at the impact on families first and foremost, and that values position seems to be missing from a lot of the major parties in particular.
So, do you have a background in politics? Have you been involved with it before?
So I've run as a candidate several times before. I ran in the last state election and the last federal election for the seats of Dawson and Burdekin.
Yep.
I have a social work background, so I've actually been a social worker for 4 decades. I've worked with families in all sorts of crisis, whether that's domestic and family violence, homelessness, personal crisis, health crisis, mental health issues. So I'm very familiar with the issues that confront everyday Australians every day. I've had a background teaching social work at James Cook University, so I'm familiar with social policy and am in a position to try to influence policies that better serve the community.
Do you have any, family that live up in Hinchinbrook region?
No, my family lives in Townsville,
Yep.
but part of Townsville is also part of Hinchinbrook. So,
yep.
Yeah.
Well, it starts from the Northern Beaches and
Yes,
works
yeah.
way up to Tully Heads. But what do you think you'll actually bring to that electorate if you were to be elected?
I think I bring integrity and a voice that's valuing families, and will look at through the lens of what's impacting families first and foremost.
Now, if people would like to get in touch with you at the moment, just to find out more about, what you stand for, who you are, have a chat, or maybe they've got an issue within the Hinchinbrook electorate they'd like to raise with you, to see where you stand on it, what's the easiest way to get in contact with you?
Probably through our website. It's www.familyfirstparty.org.au.
Amanda Nickson, running for Family First. Thanks for spending 5 minutes with Wildy. All the best.
A pleasure. Thank you.